Story 1. The Midnight Visitor. Narrator. This incident took place in 2009 in Ohio, USA. Our protagonist, let's call him Ronnie, was a college student at the time. He had returned home for Christmas break. His parents had gone to visit relatives, so Ronnie was completely alone in the house. It was 2:15 a.m. Outside, a heavy snowstorm was raging. Ronnie was sitting in his basement playing video games. Suddenly, there was a thump-thump sound on the floor above, coming from the living room window. Ronnie first thought it was just a tree branch hitting the window due to the wind. He paused the game and listened. A few moments of pin-drop silence passed. Then that sound came again. This time, louder. Gathering his courage, Ronnie went upstairs. As he turned on the living room light, he saw no one. But on the glass, clearly visible against the frozen snow, was a handprint. Someone had been standing outside watching him. A cold shiver ran down Ronnie's spine. He ran to check the front door. It was locked. But what about the back door? As he moved towards the kitchen, Ronnie saw the knob of the back door turning, very slowly. Someone was trying to open it from the other side. Holding his breath, Ronnie hid under the kitchen counter. He had nothing but a kitchen knife in his hand. From the other side of the door came a raspy voice. "I know you're in there, Ronnie." Ronnie jumped. How did this man know his name? The intruder started kicking the door. Thud, thud, thud. It felt like the door would break any second, allowing him to burst inside. Trembling, Ronnie pulled his phone from his pocket and called 911. He whispered the situation to the dispatcher. As soon as the sound of sirens was heard, the kicking stopped. Ronnie watched as a shadowy figure ran past the window, disappearing into the woods. When the police arrived and searched the area, they found footprints in the snow. But that wasn't the terrifying part. The terrifying part was that, judging by the footprints, the man had been standing outside the window, staring at Ronnie for at least an hour before the police arrived, and Ronnie hadn't even realized it. To this day, it is unknown who that man was, or why he was calling Ronnie by his name. Story 2. The Truck Driver on the Highway. Narrator. The second incident happened on a desolate highway in Texas. It was around 3 a.m. Akash, a truck driver by profession, was driving his massive lorry alone. On both sides of the road, there was nothing but endless desert and occasional dry bushes. Suddenly, Akash felt like there was a problem with the back of his truck. He pulled the truck over to the side of the road, using a flashlight. He began checking the tires. Everything seemed fine. Just as he was about to get back into the driving seat, he noticed a car parked on the opposite side of the road, about 100 yards away. The car's headlights were off, but the interior dome light was on. Akash thought maybe someone needed help. He shouted, "Hello, is there a problem?" No answer came from the other side, but suddenly, the back door of that car opened. Out stepped a tall man. The man was wearing a white suit, which looked completely out of place in this desert wilderness. Without saying a word, the man started walking towards Akash in a strange manner. His walking style was unnatural, as if he was dancing. He would take a step, then sway his body, and then take another step. Akash got a little spooked. He yelled out, "Brother, I'm going to call the police." The man stopped dead in his tracks. Then he gave a wide, grotesque smile. Even from that distance, Akash could see that smile, because the moonlight was hitting the man's face directly. The man's eyes were wide open, and his mouth was gaped open in an unnatural way. Suddenly, dropping the dancing pose, the man started running, straight towards Akash. And he wasn't running like a human. He was sprinting on all fours, moving with the speed of an animal. Akash was terrified for his life. He jumped into the truck and locked the door. As he turned the key to start the engine, there was a loud thud. The man had slammed against the truck door. Without looking back, Akash slammed his foot on the accelerator. In the rearview mirror, he saw the man standing in the middle of the road. The man's silhouette slowly faded away in the red glow of the truck's taillights. But thinking about what that man in the white suit wanted that night still makes Akash shudder. He never stopped his vehicle on that road at night, ever again. 54.2S. Use arrow up and arrow down. To select a turn, enter to jump to it, and escape to return to the chat. Start typing a prompt.